Hi everyone, it's Lisa. I just wanted to share this layout with you that I made using my Scraptastic March Good Day Sunshine kit, and it's really pretty. I love this kit. Right now I chose a couple of photos and I wanted to use both of them, so I'm kind of backing them with some of the really pretty pink colors. And I did the photos in black and white just to make them pretty neutral so I could use the orange and the gray and the pink. That background paper is one of Scraptastic, their exclusive papers, and I think it's called Watercolor, but it was so pretty. I didn't want to do too much layering here because I didn't want to cover up the gorgeous colors that we have on the background there. And I'm going to go ahead and I love that heart paper. It's really pretty. That's, I believe, pink Paislee, I believe. And also I did put a little bit of black cardstock behind the first layer because I just thought I don't know, it just looked like it was going to kind of get lost in the heart paper. So I just added that, and I really like that because it just kind of makes the photo stand out. And I think I'm going to go ahead and after I back them onto this yellow, gorgeous yellow paper. I love this. It's called Bumblebee by Kaiser Craft. It's so pretty, and I just love that bright yellow. And I'm going to go ahead and distress the edges of everything with my Prima Chalk ink. I think I chose one called Tin Can. It's like a dark gray. And I like those. I mean, they say stay quick dry. They don't dry all that fast, but I do like them. You can use them for many different things, as you'll see in the upcoming picture or photos. Oh, I'm just kind of bending the edges up a little bit. I've always liked to do that just to add a little bit of dimension to my pages. And I think my fingernail is getting stuck under the edge there. So, yep, so I'm doing that. And these pictures are of one of the lambs that we had in the middle of winter. I think this is back in like 2001. So she was born in the middle of winter. I went out in the barn one morning, and what a nice surprise. I didn't expect her at all. And she was so cold, though, so I did have to bring her in the house and warm her up. So what am I doing here? Oh, I decided I wanted to go ahead and back that watercolor paper with a little bit of a black frame. So I'm just cutting off, I think like, I don't know, quarter of an inch off, or maybe half an inch off both sides, just so that the black would show up. And the black, embellishments really look nice with this. And I had some black in the photo. And then, of course, I used the black behind the photo. So, and I'm just kind of curling up the edges once again, or I shouldn't say curling, but kind of like folding up the edges on this one too. And then I went ahead and inked the edges of that just to kind of, I don't know, give it kind of that like rustic look, if that makes any sense. And just kind of, the edges kind of peeled up a little bit when I did that, so I'm just adding a little bit of more adhesive. Those little acrylic pieces on the left there, I never ended up using those for this layout anyways, but those were from our kit too, and they're adorable, and I love the colors. They match so well with the kit, but I just didn't, I don't know, I just decided not to use them. I'm sure I will, because they're really cute. And I'm just gonna put one of the photos up a little bit higher than the other one, just because I felt like it, and just to add a little bit more kind of dimension to my page. I like that 3D look too. I think it looks kind of cool, especially if you have two photos. One of them always seems to stand out more than the other. Anyways, that's just one of the edges of paper that you cut off when you get your paper, and I just liked the way it looked. I like the black edge, the white in the middle. And then, of course, those Prima flowers, which I'm in love with those. And I knew I'd have no problem using those, just because I love using flowers. But so I'm just putting that edge piece on there just to add kind of a little bit of a side. And those flowers do have adhesive on the back, but I found that it wasn't that strong, and I think when I peeled it off the cardboard, I took some of it with me, so I went ahead and used my Scotch quick dry adhesive. to go ahead and make sure that was going to stay down. These stickers are amazing. Oh my god, I love these. I'm trying to think of who made these. I wrote it down somewhere. I'll put it in the description box. But they're just really cool, and as you can see, when I do end up putting them back on, you'll see that you can use either the outside or the inside, which doesn't sound like it makes very much sense, but you'll see when I put them down. And that paper, I also just wanted to add like a little bit more white, but also it had little like flecks of black and orange and pink. It's kind of hard to see. Um, oh, I got my artist sponges. I just bought these at Michael's, and I figured there was like 3 sponges, and they were, I don't know, maybe $6 or $7. But I figured if I cut them, then I could go ahead and just use them to add texture to pages. So I get my little mini mister, oh, my Prima Chalk Ink, and then I wasn't sure. I've never really used the chalk ink like this before. So I thought, well, maybe I'll try spraying it with a mini mister. I just don't think I added enough water. I think I gave it like 2 squirts with this little, the little mini mister. I think it's, let's see, I think it's Ranger Ink makes them. I love this. I just got some of these, but I think if I had added a little bit more water, I would have got a little bit better of a result. I didn't want it to be that dark gray on the page, but I think I might have wanted to see a little bit more of the gray, but I was okay with it. And then, oh, this is what I'm talking about with the, see the H, I use the outside, and the E, I use the inside, and I don't know, it was actually the example on the package. But yeah, and look at the little heart, isn't that cute? I just love those. So this is going to be called Hello Sunshine. There's the sunshine from our kit. It's our wood veneer. I just wanted to show you what it looked like there. I think I'm going to end up taking that same tin can color, that darkish gray, and more, I guess it's more of a kind of a medium gray, and adding it to that just because I wanted it to blend a little bit better and there wasn't like a lot of wood grain look in the layout. And so I'm going to go ahead and take my Prima Chalk Ink. They're so versatile. You can use those for so many things. And just color it a little bit so it'll blend a little bit nicer on the page. And then I think I ended up using glossy accents to adhere that down. After it took me 20 minutes to figure out, that was an exaggeration, but to figure out exactly where to put it. This is another embellishment that we got in our kit, and it says, I think it says, "You're so brave." You are brave. Yeah, because when she was born, it was so cold out, and she ended up somehow falling into the water bucket. And when I went out to the barn, it was just really perfect timing because the mom, she was crying really loud, and I saw that her lamb was in the bucket, and yeah. So, anyways, we rescued her. She was so cute. Her name was Jewel, so I thought that was kind of ironic on this page. See those embellishments by Bella Rouge, Pink Paislee? There was some that looked like little diamonds, and I just thought that was funny because I didn't even think of that when I was doing the layout, that her name was, I named the lamb Jewel, and I used her for her wool, and she lived with us for a couple years. Then she ended up, when I moved, she went to a big farm. But anyways, so some of them are shaped like diamonds, and I thought that was kind of ironic. But that's one of the little diamonds that I decided to put by my photo. And I was just inking the edges of those. And yeah, she was a cutie. The mom's name was Agnes. So I decided I was definitely going to give the lamb a more feminine name. Well, I'm not making fun of the name Agnes, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, she just was so cute. She just looked like a little jewel. She was adorable. I like these embellishments that we got with this kit. They have some gorgeous frames, and I don't know, I just liked everything about this kit. And those are my colors. I love black. I love pink. Orange is an awesome color. So, oh yeah, there's another one of those little gems. And I try not to put too many embellishments on here because I have the flower, and the different bright colors. But it's so hard not to use them because they're all so pretty. And of course, we all love embellishments. It's hard to know when to stop sometimes. But, so I'm just trying to find some places for those to go. And yeah, I'm looking forward to using this kit again. Sorry if you can hear my dog. She's being kind of loud. She's making weird dog licking noises. I apologize. So that flare badge, we got 3 in the kit, and that one, I think it says, I don't know if it says sunshine or something maybe. Oh, and this was another thing that we got in the kit, this die cut, and I decided to just go ahead and just add a little bit of color to that also, and then just trim it so I could, because I couldn't really tuck it all the way under it, because I had putting, that's not a word. I had put the You Are Brave on some foam dots, just to raise it up a little bit to go along with the photo. But anyways, I thought that looked kind of cute there. And then, of course, enamel dots. We always have to have our enamel dots. And I used my mind's eye and a couple other Jubilee. Can't remember exactly what other enamel dots I used, but. And then some Mr. Huey's black. And I always use my paintbrush because I find that I get better splatter and it doesn't seem to make as much of a mess. Sometimes when I'm using the tip of it, and I end up getting paint everywhere. So that's on there, and yeah, I think I use black on almost every layout. I just love that color. It's one of my favorites. I guess everyone has a favorite color. So that's the finished results, and thanks so much for watching, you guys.